snacks and late night hacks. Say your 420 never lack, always on track. Green haze, purple haze, snacky attack. Life's a video game, always ready to zap. Yeah, we got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night. Packing that pipe, mellow sounds ignite. High scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream. In the digital realm, looking pristine. Life on the screen, it's a whole new scene. Snacks and late night hacks. Say your 420 never lack, always on track. Green haze, purple haze, snacky attack. Life's a video game, always ready to zap. Yeah, we got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night. Packing that pipe, mellow sounds ignite. High scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream. In the digital realm, looking pristine. Life on the screen, it's a whole new scene. Snacks and late night hacks. Say your 420 never lack, always on track. Green haze, purple haze, snacky attack. Life's a video game, always ready to zap. Yeah, we got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night. Packing that pipe, mellow sounds ignite. High scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream. In the digital realm, looking pristine. Life on the screen, it's a whole new scene.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? Happy Friday.
Always on track, green haze, purple haze, snacky attack. Life's a video game, always ready to zap. Yeah, we got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night. Packing that pipe, mellow sounds ignite. High scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream. In the digital realm, looking pristine. Life on the screen, it's a whole new scene. Snacks and late night hacks. Say your 420 never lack, always on track. Green haze, purple haze, snacky attack. Life's a video game, always ready to zap. Yeah, we got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night. Packing that pipe, mellow sounds ignite. High scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream.
How about now? There we go. How you doing, Gator? Hey, PJ. Hey, Wizard. Bob. Hey, we got everybody up in the damn house today. How you doing, folks? Good morning, Professor Chaos. How you doing, bud?
We got blaze on, it's 420 dawn. Say your 420 streaming to the break of dawn. Controller in hand, eyes red, never gone. Game of life like a king sitting on the throne. Pixels popping, headsets on tight. Twitch chat buzzing, freaks out all night.
Cheers, my guy.
Mellow sounds ignite, high scores climbing, every level in sight. 420 warrior, waking big routine. Streaming every day, living that dream. In the digital realm, looking pristine. Life on the screen.
Good morning, Madison. Did you hear that? I'm doing great, man. Thank you. Ah. Welcome on in, everybody. I am who? I'm Sadie or 420. What do we do here? We stream 7 days a week, bring you chill vibes and good times every time that we press go live. You can find me here Monday through Friday at 5:30 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., and most Sundays at 8 a.m. What do we do? What do we play? Nice. Only 1 day of college? Oh, that's cool. Did you just a light semester or just a... How's that one work? Kingdom Rustage? Hey, Flying WV. Hey, I'm pretty sure I'm just closing my trade window to everybody, just so you know. Yeah. Just done. Literally send a list to somebody, get no response back, and then watch both players trade. Like, cool. Yeah. Yep. That's EMLB. We don't put them on the trade block, but we trade them right away. You can even ask for the player and not get told. So, yeah. I'm done with that league. I'm that close to leaving, just so you know. Like, I'm done. Like, it's every year. Same fucking people trade with the same fucking people, and that's it. Like, it's just, ugh. Man, it's so frustrating, man. Hey, do you plan on trading this player? No, I'm not getting rid of him. Trade it to the next person that sends. But they asked for him. Yeah, so did I. You know what I mean? Like, just unreal. How we doing, Copa? Copa, we play each other here, man. Yeah, like I said, I ain't even worried about it anymore. I'm done wasting my time. I'm done giving people ideas of who they should trade. I literally make trades for people so they can go to other teams and happen. And then people just don't message me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I didn't even think about trading that guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get back to you. And then they trade it to another person. So you never thought about trading that person, but someone else messaged you right after me, and then boom. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. After today, 9 days until. So wait a minute. Yeah, but why do you only have one class for 9 days? But yeah, just easy enough. Happened at the trade deadline too. I even like joined some freaking Discord for it, sent messages, and still was ignored. It's just like, what the F, man? But saying that, back here in the Football Manager what? Superstar League, we have a game against Sud Tirol here in 2 days. That's Copa B, everybody. So we're going to watch Harvey McCullum and Mario Alphaberger take on your Little Reg team and Stan Royal with Philly Billy, Indica, and the rest. And Gator, it explains nothing for what you think it explains, just so you know. You're not drawing any lines that connect there because they don't. Nice try, though. Wait. Madison. Wait. I think the freshman starts back on the 7th. Oh, so just for 9 days, you only have one class through August. Like, I think it's the one class thing that has me confused. More than anything, Madison. One class. Is this the fall semester or the summer semester? That's what I thought. That's why I was wondering. Oh, okay. Yeah, orientation. Yep. Ah, don't miss that stuff. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that'd be a fun job. Now, was it? Were you actually in school when you did that job, or are you saying you did it like a job? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, that tracks. It's caught in a bear trap. Yeah, I agree with that. Flying WV sucks being the bad guy. Yeah, it definitely does. Yep. The reason they open the outside hoops back up. See, that is weird to close the outside hoops. Like, you just don't want people on it when that is kind of weird. Like, come on, it's summertime. Let us hoop. And you, oh, by the way, you fleeced Minerva. Way to go, dude. I literally offered him a prospects package that had a 70 overall for Urube, and you gave him an aging starting pitcher with a bad contract. Amazing. Amazing. Fucking amazing. Way to go, by the way. Just, that's Minerva. That's why this league sucks. That's why that league sucks. Yep. That's it. He wants you to be his buddy, so he'll trade you stuff. It's hey Harvey, how we doing? Well, you're gonna be no, that was him. Oh yeah, all him all the way. He thinks it's a good deal. I'm sure he does. A a a contract that is barely worth anything for 12 million. Like, yeah. Ooh, you got your raid tonight. He's not a starter either. Yeah. 11-4? Oh, bro. Yeah, and like an idiot, he messaged me, so I allowed it. It's just that I just won't. I won't let him. I've ignored him. He's done. I'm not paying attention to him anymore again. Like a fool, I allowed it. So just ignore his stuff that comes out anymore. He is literally a waste of my time. They had 3 days of orientation because they don't want to put. Yeah. No, because you're trying to like lessen the shock of it all, right, Madison? You know what I mean? That makes sense. Yeah, you got to ease them into it. It's not like we're here at Stadier, you know what I mean, where we just throw everybody into the deep end and watch you swim. Ah. It is. Oh, it's some kids have never been away from home for more than literally a day. You know what I mean? Like they may stay at grandma or grandpa's for the night. You know what I mean? They're not like Harvey Andrew going to proper raves. All right, so this one's a proper rave. Wait, what were the other ones then? Wait a minute. Whoa. I figure you've been going to proper raves. What do you mean? 21? Yeah, see, you've already had some life experiences then, I feel. You know what I mean? Especially at 21. Dude, at 18, it's I don't know. Some 18-year-olds don't have the same experiences as every 18-year-old. Ah. Okay, that makes more sense now. 11-4 is proper rave time. That tracks. Yeah, that works. That yeah. I don't know when the other ones were, but yeah, that definitely works. Spezia getting ready to take on Blue Nary's under 23 team. Well, Sutterol faces Reggiana. It's number 5 versus number 10, everyone. Then over in Series A, SSC Bari takes on US Lecce, while Venezia takes on bottom feeder Sampdoria. Sampdoria without a win all year. Can they get it against Venezia? Into the matches we go. Do 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 do. Ooh, see, that's what I'm thinking is a proper rave time, but you're saying no. So I'm thinking like all damn day, yo. But those are the hard ones. The ones that go like 3, 4 days. I mean, you got to pace yourself at like the events, right? You can't. You do. You got to kind of pace yourself. And I do mean like the events. You know what I mean? Oh no. Well, thankfully, through the advent of internet, cell phones, all of the media that we have right now, a friend is never that far away if you want him to be. All it takes is a DM every day. They can still be your friend. Just two-step through the whole time. All right, yo. I can't wait to go party with Harvey Andrew. Just so you know, everyone. Whoa. I do have tired bodies. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. We're putting Novakovic. Absolutely a good idea there, Madison. This is What If I Should Die? Another kind of rain. You don't know the chances. I'm so blind.
Was your phone installed this?
Man, it said mine didn't have fucking voicing, so I called work just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You really don't?
I really don't. Like, turn the internet off, I ain't got shit.
No, I really called to make sure that it worked. I called work. I have it.
Oh, well, it's not letting me do anything.
Yeah, we woke up today, right? So I woke up and I was getting ready, and I like grabbed my phone, which, you know what I mean, I hadn't really looked at yet today. Like, got in the room, finally started looking at the phone, and I'm like, I hopped on Twitter, hopped on Discord real quick, right? And I like look, and I'm like, what is this exclamation mark? And I scroll down, and it says, no voice service. Temporarily turned off by your carrier. And it fucking still says it right now, actually. What I say? Why don't I have a phone? Literally, we pay our bills. You know what I mean? Like, we did pay the bills, right? Yeah. So yeah. Making sure. I mean, I would not think that we did it. You know what I mean? They're phones. It's something we use every single day. There's no reason not to. It has internet service, but we're also on our Wi-Fi. But it let me make a call. Like, I called work. I called work. I didn't know who else to call. And I didn't want to talk to anybody, right? There's a Gudra in the chat. A Gudra! Oh my god, I need that for an alt, but I don't really need it. So I didn't know who to call, right? And I wasn't going to call Ghostbusters at, 5 o'clock in the morning. So I figured I'd call work. Because it's just an answering thing. Like, it's got to go through the press 1 for this, press 2 for this, press 3 for that, right? So I just figured I'd call work. And it went through. So I figured, whatever. It doesn't know what it's talking about. We Gucci. But I realize I have no service. I'm actually on Wi-Fi. That's why it's kind of working right now. Huh. Hey, Attica, how you doing? Hey, thank you for the pokey gift to Gatorade and myself. We appreciate that, Attica. Reggiana just put a goal up on Sud-Tirol. Sud-Tirol, no shots right now in this matchup. Reggiana finally finding that pace with this lineup. Harvey McCullum down the right side, stops. Moves it into Erline. Erline over to Martini. Martini back to Giorgini. And this is Sud-Tirol's chance here to get some offense going. No shots yet. Working down. Defense collapsing. Oh, turned it away right there. Davey thrown out for the goal kick. Of graduate. And then I cannot contact, but I know last year's graduating class softball pitcher. Oh, that's nice. Hell yeah. That's what I mean. If you really want to see the people, you're able to. Absolutely. And remember, sometimes it isn't just you that has to keep that contact, so. Novakovic loses it right there. Will be out for a throw-in here in minute 37. So Tyrrell down 1 here against Reggiana. They need to find a way to get that offense going. Quiteless makes the save right there. After halftime, our Tyrrell team finds themselves down 1-0 here at Stadio Druso against Reggiana. As we wait for the tactics to happen over on the other side, we'll look and see that shots on target do have Reggiana up 9-3 and 4-1. Both teams had 2 corners and 1 clear-cut chance, while Reggiana is the better passing team. Crosses completed is wild at 0. Did you even try a cross? We've only have 12%. Oh. Well, that's interesting. All right. Yeah, that's a step. We'll make some changes here a little bit soon. Gomez comes in for Moreira. It looked like Berisha came in for their striker. Ball bounced out. Bozzolone has it here over to Papetti. Papetti to O'Kane. O'Kane now back to Bertinoli. Bertinoli to Papetti to Maldini. Maldini forward to ball. And that one will go out. Labuti thrown down will get the free kick by Davey. O'Kane here lining it up. Good one on in. Can't get it. Labuti shoots, hits the post. Novakovic gets saved. Quiteless. Beautiful save right there. I have so many I have to go check them. Yeah. That actually makes sense. Yeah. I remember the old like handbooks for friends. Because trying to remember phone numbers was a pain in the arse. And honestly, having them in your phone isn't really much better anymore. Because if something happens to that phone, it's gone. Right? Yo, we've all gone to digital media and we've lost that physical copy, right? That like if anything ever happens to your digital, where's the physical copy at still, right? Do you have a physical copy? You know what I mean? Like legitimately. I do a lot of printing for stuff that I'm going to do, right? Like, I have, like, a physical copy of this stuff. Because it does help me, like, well, one, it helps me use the physical copy versus, like, the digital on the screen trying to use it. That stuff, I don't know. I don't do very well with it. Damn it, yo. Where's my players at? Fine. No, I'm like, for real. Where are my players at? Wow. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Rid of your physical copies, yeah. There's been a lot, yeah. It is crazy. One 0 here going on through. Coming on down, there it is. Rhoda takes it. Rhoda over to Banger. Banger brings it past his defender all the way into the box. Goal! Beaver Banger with a nice little cute one. Pass Quiteless puts Reggiana up by 2. And that could be the nail here this late in the match. Match. That was a beautiful move to get around his defender right there. And in for the goal right there. Quiteless unable to make the save. Oh, you know what's really weird? If you say, just clip that, it doesn't do it. You do have to say Twitch. And then it will. But if you do it the other way, where you just say clip that, it doesn't do it. We learned that yesterday. You do have to give the command. You have to let them know that you want it. Just so you know. Alright? Alright. We want you to know that we know how it goes. Arisha, forward. Oh, he just missed! Oh, no! He made a save on it? That is a new feature. Yeah, it came like 2 weeks ago now. We've been messing with it. You can turn it off. 2-0 is your final right here. Südtirol falls to Reggiana. This match felt like it was all Reggiana the whole way. We saw the first goal come out by Matteo Rover in minute 17. And then the Beaver Banger gets his first goal right there. And let's go watch that one again because I fucked it all up. Now, we'll do that on the replay. No. Go back. Baby, go back. Oh, well. A good match there. Sorry for the defeat, but thank you for the game. Reggiana now is in first place, tied with Spezia and Parma here in the Series B. Woo! Let's go, baby. Absolutely a new feature, by the way. Reggiana breaks consecutive win record. 6 games in a row? Bro, I have really sucked. I never won 6 games in a row. Spezia's unbeaten streak reaches 10. All right. Oh, we're on Sunday already. Perfect. Let's go look at the matches. Südtirol and Reggiana squared off against each other. We were able to watch that one live here. And unfortunately for Südtirol, they do fall 2-0 in a matchup that, like we said, was all Reggiana. Beaver Banger getting a goal right here. A beautiful little move that he does around the defender. And then he throws it in. Pass Quiteless. Rhoda will take that away right there. Around his defender. There you go, Banger. And then the short goal to the low porch. Now let's go look at Venezia. Ooh! What happened here? A 1-1 draw against 20th place Sampdoria. Bro, you're supposed to be crushing them. What happened? They outpossessed you. A gusty day here. Gaetano Aristiano is the player of the match. And somehow, you hold on for the draw. Crosses are low today, both sides. Only 15% here. Oh no. A cowgill injury. Look at you using up your non-EU spots. You're so smart. Bruh, I don't even see him. Where's he at? Oh, because I don't know who he is. He's not hurt. Did he get hurt? And you had to take him out? Ah, gotcha. Well, still a 1-1 draw. Not bad. No, that's good. Yeah. I mean, you're still going to get injured. Injuries do happen. Reggiano wins 3-0. No, none. 0. No problem, Copa B. Jamie Tart and Attica Online. Get your scoring going. And let's go look into this game. No problem, Madison. We'll see if you come on back. Is anybody else without voice service, though, on their cell phones? Or is it just us in the house here? See, I don't know about this. Showing the key. There was nothing good to watch there. This is the only way we'll get to see some good saves, though, baby. I have no clue, right? That's why I'm asking if it was anybody else. Nice goal right there by Attica Online. And Attica, you got about 200 boosts I saw last night. So when I do my next one, I'll make sure to grab you. You're so high, though, already that I don't like using up boosts like just... You're already a superstar, you understand? Most of the boosts now are going to be super expensive. So I try not to do those willy-nilly. I try to make them make sense. After those matches right there, we're 11 played here in Series B. Reggiano finds himself tied for first with 22 points. So to roll down in 12th at 14 points, unfortunately. Looking at the... Just saying hello, I'm at work. Have a great day, bro. Let's go, Sandwich Lord in the house. I love it, man. Hell yeah. Looking at the injury table for Series B, and Pola has 4 out. Reggiano still dealing with the 2 right here. Philly Billy has that fractured lower arm. We are playing him through that injury, though. Spezia dealing with 2 right there. Eduardo Solari. Well, Sutterol. Bro, do you not have any injuries? Wow. Okay. That's what you like to see. Most goals, Reggiana. Most yellow cards, Reggiana. Most shots, Reggiana. Fewest shots against, Reggiana. Most dribbles made. It's that team. Same with the most tackles. So Tirol should be somewhere on here, you would think. Mura Ocho has the most shutouts with 4. Mateo Rover is your highest rated player. He also has the most shots, while Labudi has the most tackles and key passes. Most goals go to Guido Della Rovere, who's a Parma player with 9. Most assists go to Samuel and Gori. Let's go look over at Series A, everyone, before we move on. Series A finally sees a 7th match played for all of the teams. And SSC Paris moves up into 2nd place with 16 points. Venezia, with the draw, gets 1 point and falls to 3rd with 15. Still good at the top of the table right there, looking at UEFA Championship League if the league were to end today. Good showing from Bari and Venezia. Upcoming matches here on the 21st. You got it. The Bari takes on Cagliari. And do you not play? There it is. You play Celesti. Back over in Series B, our upcoming matches. We'll hit that continue button. We'll get on to Monday. Looks like Lord Hogg takes another injury. Yeah, keep on rocking. All right, Reggiana takes on Spezia and Muro Ocho in the next matchup. Oh, this is going to be a good one. The team with the most shutouts, or at least the goaltender with the most shutouts, 4, is going to feast the team that scores the most goals. Oh, damn, Brewski, are you out there? Den Brew, you get to see your player. Bretsky Stacks as well. Unfortunately, we will not see Buck Futter or even Big Country Joe. Now, I do want to go ahead and look at Buck Futter real quick. Just so, there's not that he's not, I mean, I don't know if I could play him at my team, right? Yeah, see, he's played in the, hey, 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3, drop. He's a 103. You got to raise your potential, bud. That's what it was. I mean, I would play you at a 1-3. Man, England is so screwed. Why? Wait, whoa, what happened now? Reggiana does take on Spezia. Who does? Sutro and Poli FC. A 12-6 matchup right there. Not a 2, not a 3 times. Rapping, like I ain't rich, like I ain't show, like I ain't gold. Like I ain't show, like I ain't huge, like I ain't built, like I ain't been to, like I ain't cool, like I ain't built an empire in the zoo, like I ain't. Welcome in, Gator. Sorry to hear that, bud. we are looking for more managers. If you own Football Manager or you know a friend that does, try to go ahead and get them to come on through and find out more about this. We do send Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 5:30 to 8 a.m. Eastern, and we would love to have you here. If you aren't able to make it, you can play more as a general manager, but we would love to have you in the chat, chatting it up, cutting it up with the managers so that you can go ahead and get on to the next league. All teams will start in Serie B and have to work themselves up. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and steer away from that conversation right there, Harvey. That's pretty politically charged, and we're just going to stay away from that, sir. We're here to have good times. I understand it kind of sucks, but there's nothing that I can do with my platform to change what is happening there. And it's just gonna, you understand? We're going down paths that really I don't really want to go down. I don't see the reason for it. I don't see the value. It's okay, bud. It does suck. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it does seem to be happening across the world everywhere. Situations that you're describing, both. I don't think any one country is exempt from any of the things that we just talked about or even hinted at. Do you understand? And that's the thing that I think everybody needs to realize is that no matter where you're at, things can happen and will happen. We can talk about it, but everybody has to be civilized adults. And there's going to be that one that isn't. And then I'm going to have to throw them out. And it's going to be somebody who's been here a long time. And people are going to get butthurt. So let's not do it. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely are here. I'm trying to make the world a better place. I promise you. You know what I mean? I can't change what governments allow. I can't change what one person goes and do. What I can try to change is how I act in the world and how I interact with the people that I meet, right? And I feel like I'm a positive person who tries to bring positive energy to the people that he meets. I can and am human. I can get down and can be negative. Well, okay. I guess Gator doesn't feel that way. And see, that's where it happens, right? You throw like emotes out instead of words, and they can be construed as you're laughing at me there, and you think I'm joking with fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So, yeah, words do matter. And when you use pictures, they can be worth 1,000 words, right? Sometimes maybe not the words that you mean. How we doing, Ebola? Welcome on in. Spezia. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. A fine Friday off of work and ready to go. Do you know where you're going when you take your last breath? You know what to get. No problem. Enjoy that busy day. Waiting in vain? You got it. That's regrets. No, thank you, Fred. We started this one in May of 2025. For the 1 bits, I try to keep those on the same line when it's from one person. Oh, crap. You know what time it is, everyone? think we need to do the song block of the hour. Everybody, it is 6 o'clock. It's about to be 6:20. And we are looking forward to that song block of the hour. Why aren't you loading, mother effer? Come on, Brad. Brad. Load. Load? Huh. Well, this doesn't want to load either. Okay, great. Don't load. $617. There it is. All right, everybody. The next block of songs is your song block of the hour. Pay attention to the title of the song. Make sure you remember it, because during that 7 o'clock hour, we're going to come on back and ask you to name it in the form that we give to you. Go ahead and get that form on in and filled out. Spezia with a goal right there. Who scored that? Candelarii. Fill it on out, and we'll get you some boosts. How many boosts will you get for knowing the song? Well, let's find out. Stars. And let's go. Flying WV, hit me with that spin. Yeah. Ooh. And today's going to be worth 20 boosts, everybody. Remember, come back during the 7 o'clock hour. Grab the link that is shared during then and put the name of this song block out. Right now, go ahead and exclamation song so you know the name of the song. 20 boosts, everybody. 20 boosts. If you get it right today. Now, we won't say it, but we need winners and losers here. So go ahead and make sure you remember what it is. Come on back during that 7 o'clock hour and make sure you're here. We'll go ahead and probably throw it down once. There might be a secondary one. You never know. Today is the last day for us to hit the Superstar Boost giveaway. If we hit those 10 new subs right there, we're going to do a 100 boost giveaway for everyone in the chat. And unfortunately for Reggiana, they are meeting a world-class goalkeeper in Euro Ocho and a staunch, hard defensive team in Spezia. Right now, 8 shots, 4 on target, and no goals. Aiden Pearson and Spezia doing the good work. They're a tough team. Fudge me. Milteo Rover hurt. Everybody's super tired. Nice catch, Flying WV and Attica Online. And that's right, we're up to the next song here in the song block hour. Pay attention to it. If you haven't figured it out already, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to introduce. Oh, fine. Here, hold on. There we go. I do want to do that. Final minutes. Maldini working his way over to Bobby Reebok. Need one goal to salvage the draw. Over to Portanova. Portanova back to Maldini. Maldini up to Banger. Banger had that beautiful goal last game. Can't cut past Verdi. He gets it right there. Back over to Oliveras. Up to Novakovic. Novakovic down. Off the post. They say offsides. Everybody moving away from Miura Ocho as he wastes time. Rota gets it right there to Bertinoli. Bertinoli back to Maldini. One goal for Reggiano to pull to the draw. Or will Spezia hold on? Wow! Reggiana again so close. Oliveros goes down. I didn't know the net. I actually forgot about this one. I will say that. Like, I guess I knew this song, right? But I forgot that was the title of the song. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. 1-0, we lose right here. Man, that was a tough defeat. That's our first defeat in like 11 matches. Pushing me off of last little edge. Harvey McCullum scoring 2 goals and getting it on. There you go. Harvey McCullum, 2-goal winner right there. And Südtirol does advance with a win. But I'm a loser. I was a loser. I definitely was. You know, I guess that's kind of fair, me playing a song loser when... and then I lose. Spezia remains in second place. Reggiana falls to third. Oh, it's a smaller block today. It's a smaller block today. It's just 4 or 5. I think we're going to keep it to 4 or 5. So that way it's manageable. Does that make sense? What do you think? Add them all? Yeah. I did find there is. Don't get me wrong. There is 8 of them. 100%. Oh, there is. I'm not saying there's not. You understand? There's 8 or 9. I only picked 5 so far. Absolutely 8 or 9 songs for this one. And I did throw some obscure ones in. You know what I mean? I started with the 2 I figured. Yeah, I think 4 or 5 is perfect for it. Yeah. Put some obscure ones in. People are engaged. People are paying attention. You go to 8 or 9, it's like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, it's a little long. So yeah. And I gotta look at maybe how long some of the songs are. Like, this next one might be long. But, you know, I think we pay respect where respect is due. Right? Bro! He's out for 10 weeks. This is the long one. I had a feeling it was going to be long. I just know their play style. You know what I mean? Series B matches. So to roll 2-0 win. Let's go watch Harvey McCullum put on those goals. Harvey McCullum's first 2-goal game of his career right here. Pereira down over to Yepes. Taken away right there by Berisha. Berisha forward to Moraria. Moraria up to Koki. Koki to McCullum. Header in! And what a beautiful goal there from McCullum, putting his team up by 1. Now, later in the action, after halftime, Elliot tries to get a pass. Down and on in. Defense plays it out. Mirkash has it here. Plays it up to Moraria. Moraria working through the defense right there. Down to Koki. Koki again. McCullum header. Goal! Two good header goals right there. 24 shots from Sud to roll. We played really good defense against you, I feel. You changed your tactics maybe, too. Ooh. Are you effing kidding me? Spezia and Reggiana are rivals. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. There you go. Yeah. Let's go look at Series A. If they played. They did not. We didn't have any Serie A matches. Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's go. Benevento. They find themselves in 18th place, everyone. That's who we're getting ready to face. Sud Tirol squares off against Palermo. 6th place Palermo. This could be a good win for them to get back up into playoff contention with 3 points. Sorry, I like me some Grateful Dead, just so you know, right? Always have, always will. And I didn't know they had a song called this. Ha! Bogdan Rakovitan is back. Oh, is it Romanian? Yeah, the Romanian comes back. I thought so. I didn't know Romania was ROU. What? Huh? I do need to make like a little advert for it, not the form, but like, you know, so that way I can press it. That would make sense. Off to the match as we go, everyone. Let's do it. I have so many people like tired and shit. It's great. I don't even care. I'm playing them. On Bradford City, I used to baby players, right? And they would get mad at me for not playing. So I'm just gonna play people. Yo, they are stacked. Look at them. Dude, they're in 18th place and they have a full stadium. People really are coming out to see us play? Or they really care that their team's in Series B because they're always a Series C team? That is insane. Pokemon in the chat, a Basculin. Not what I was expecting. At all. That is crazy, Gator. Goal! Sean O'Kane from the free kick. Oh, this is a beautiful one right here. Yo, my man just buries this. Ugh. Everybody, we are still in the song block of the hour right here. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during the 6 o'clock hour, we will initiate a song block for that hour. You come on in, you listen to the songs, figure out the title, and remember it. Because during the 7 o'clock hour, I'm going to release a form for you to fill on out. And today, you could win 20 boosts to your player. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we'll spin the wheel to find out how many boosts you can get. It can be between 5 and 100. So make sure you're during the 6 o'clock hour when that happens. It will be 4 to 5 songs that we play. So that way it doesn't really... again, it's supposed to take up a little bit, a block, not the whole hour. So that's why the 8 or 9 I don't think is going to work. But I do think 4 or 5 would be perfect. And this is your last chance to figure that song on out, everybody. Will you be a winner or will you be a loser here in the song block hour? No! Bobby Reebok doesn't make the save, and Marco Tuminello puts it in the back of the net. Really? Wow, how do you get it past them? Oh, the redirect. Little falling in reverse. I didn't know this one had one either. So like the last three I didn't know about. The first two I did. So everyone pay attention during that 7 o'clock hour for when we drop it. Monday and Wednesday both drop around that 7:10, 7:20 time. And that's usually when we'll probably remember. Just because that's, when we got stuff going on. One draw here against bottom feeder Benevento. And now we see how Venezia was able to draw against Sampdoria. Nice steal by Maldini. Philly Billy down in the box. That's going to be a foul. Penalty. Yeah, you better give me that award. Give it, baby. Who's taking this? Novakovic. Goal! Andrea Novakovic gives us the lead. Let's go, baby. Bro, he stood no chance. No chance! That's what you got. Bergnoli and Portanova, Basili come in. And that's a winner chicken dinner for Reggiana. 2-1 back in the winning column. Good luck to everybody if you've been paying attention to the last 5 songs that were played. And I hope you're here for the 7 o'clock hour. Wednesday, we had 5 participants. Can we beat that today? So to roll with the 1-0 win. Woot woot. Silvio Mercach gets a goal for them. Benevento escape drop zone. Huh. The goal itself helped them get out of the relegation zone. That's weird. Again, it's a fun little game. It's something stupid, right? It's a chance for me to introduce free boosts to the channel. And for those that participate, it's a way for you to gain. If you're not participating and you're not paying attention, you're missing out, right? And we're on Sunday right here. Let's go over the matches, everybody. go down to that Sud-Tirol matchup 1-0. It's more like Mirka. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Drago also saved a pen in this game. Wish you had told me that before. Yeah, Giacomo Drago was the player of the game. I'm going to go back at that one again. And high fidelity. Let's go ahead and continue. It didn't want to go back into that one. It was like, nah, dog, you already watched it. Indica does get injured in training, 1 to 3 days. Ah, that's all right, buddy. Hope you have yourself a great day. We'll still be doing our next one and the one after that. And then calling it a day ourselves. Yeah, 1 to 3 days. Nothing big. That is odd. A 1-1 draw against Celeste. And this is where Venezia starts to have their struggles, it feels like. They get on top, and then they can't find a way to stay there. They get the 1-goal lead to start, and then they fall apart. Let's go watch the key plays to this game. Yeah, you're welcome. Aristiano takes it right there over to Yoda. Back to Calgo. Benny Diaz, a name we don't hear much of, but he plays amazing defense. Up to Parker Jacob. Parker Jacob back over to Calgo. To Jacob. Goal! That was a pretty one right there. If it isn't offsides, it's going to count. Oh, that was nice. Bro, what a series of events to score that one. But it wouldn't be enough for Venezia as we look at the total of 1-1. Ooh, that was a weak goal, Junior Rebel. We are going to start trying to do more of the key game matchups. Great save there by Junior Rebel. Oh, bro, you got stoned. What a save. Oh, baby. Wow, Providel is making save after save on Jacob and Calgo here. Venezia could be up by 6 right now, it feels like, if it wasn't for this goalkeeper. Wow. We're going to try to make sure that we do that with more of the games. If that means we play one less game every sim, I think we're all right with that as well. I don't think anyone would argue that. I'm trying to show more of the matches and what I can. So that's kind of, yeah, it's anywhere I really can. I can only watch one game. If I'm a coach, I have to play that game. So if I take myself away from the coaching, which is a thought, I can at least highlight one match every, and then we could go look at the other ones. Cagliari, whoa, they defeat SSC Bari. Jamie Hart does get an assist, but it will be Zappa with 2 assists to Idrisi and Raimondo. Yo, I like that name. Hey, Raimondo. Gabriel Zappa is your player of the game. Let's go watch the highlights. This match took place here in a calm day, Saturday, October 21st, at Unipol Domus. What's wrong without mail? Ooh, here on a free kick. And save right there by Abramovich. Diaola on the corner. Will be turned away right there for a throw-in. Now, fast forwarding to more interesting action. Zappa bringing it on down. And Zappa is the player of the game, so keep an eye on him every time you see him. Idrisi with a beautiful header pass of Abramovich. And that gives them the 1-goal lead. Zerker in the chat, everyone, get that Pokemon out. Get your Pokecheck on. Catch that Pokemon. Nice catch right there. Oh, and that one goes over. 2-0 right here for Bari. They have to find a way to come on back. And I think that's what needs to be taken from watching this replay right here. Is that Bari was down 2-0 and found a way to come back and get those 2 goals and pull the draw. Dorval over to Karpa. Just misses. And it's not like they didn't have their chances. Tart. Goal! Let's go, baby. Jamie Tart with a beautiful assist right there. Nice, Attica. I got stoned. That's your winner. 2-2. Wait, oh, 2-1. I thought I said 2-2. Yeah, I guess that would be the draw, not the loss. Ha! I see you, Venezia. That 1-1 draw. We already looked at that. All right, moving on. Oh, I wonder if that means we have our phone back. Oh, let me swipe it away, so maybe it isn't broke. Okay. That'd be nice. You're just in for a second or two, right, PJ? You're not here for the long haul. No problem, brother. Here you are, Series B, KT Team of the Week. Harvey McCullum finds himself on that Team of the Week. 13 matches played, 4 goals, 1 assist. You have to feel like the young 16-year-old is finally finding his spot here in the tactic, figuring out what he needs to do to make his team better. It takes time, right? People got to get, into their spot, figure out where they fit, learn the team, get some dynamics working. I do feel like that's what we're seeing here with our Reggiana team. Beaver Banger, his first goal. That's right. And he's also on Series BK Team of the Week. The Beaver Banger got his first goal and made Team of the Week. Yo, what? Look at him with his 7 finishing. Did we watch those moves that he put on them? Look at those moves, yo. His dribbling is 9. I'm just saying. His handling, where's it at? He ain't even that fast. I don't know. I feel like whoever he beat him like a rented mule then. He don't even got no flair, and that was pretty cool. It looked good. It looked good. You got no vision? Dude, his vision is pooter. Oh, man. I want vision on. Just a flat line. That bitch ain't changed at all. Okay, sorry. When do you boys have a match? So I'm not messing this up. You have a match today, like right now. Son of a bitch. Hammer does too. Yo, it's Cavacom. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Always good to see you. I looked up Cavacom. There's nobody named Cavacom that does music. I do that a lot. Oh, the Omniverse. I thought that was that song. All right, well, are you out of the game? Okay, you're out of the game. It's all good, baby, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read What Up magazine, Salt, Pepper, and MAD up in the limousine. At the match. Putting on the... Oh, a 2-2 draw from Cascaviat. And again, Venezia has to come from behind and find a way to get that draw. Aristiano and Zverko do the damage late here. Let's go watch the replays. And it will be Ardon Jashari who gets the player of the match, scoring 1 assist and a goal here for Cascaviat. 8 shots to 15, 5-8 on target. This looks like a match Venezia should have won. Strong wins here in... Where are we? Oh, come on. Comunale Milano. Comunale Milano. We learning some Italian here, boys. Girls used to diss me. Yo, I actually feel if you can move up and left or right in a formation, you bring more value than being 20s of 20s, right? You got to be able to move around. You're going to get different matchups. Dude, you could square up against somebody else and be able to blow right past them. It is. It really is. And if you don't know, now you know. I got to do the you know. Ooh, we got hit with a little lag. It got me looking down at the keys. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was that broke, man, I couldn't picture this. No goals here yet. We know Cascaviet's going to put 2 in before we see anything from our Venezia squad. And there's one past Junior Rebel right there. Oh, it could have been a blown offside, but it was not. Can't tell it to Jacob. I like it. Everyone, if you can, find a way to get here during the 6 o'clock hour. We play a block of songs, usually about 4 or 5 songs. And then we are going to drop a form here during the 7 o'clock hour for you to guess. All you got to do is find the title of that song. It will be the same title for all of the songs. Super easy if you figure it out. You can even hit exclamation song. I may say it hinting here or there, but I'll never say what the title is right out of the way. But, I'll say some stuff, I'll say something. But it's for you to remember, and for you to be here during the 7 o'clock hour for when we drop that form, and then for you to fill it on out. All you got to do is give me your Twitch name and the name of the song. It's super easy. Today, it'll be for 20 boosts to your player. That's it. I knew you would enjoy it. You do not have a player. But you do have every single boost that you ever spent to make a player here, if you do so well wish. We have this nice little YouTube video explaining how everything works again. And then there's this player form for the new draft this year if you want to make one. We moved on to a new league, a whole new iteration of what we did. We had 14 seasons of the Bradford City League. But this is now an online league, just like others that you've seen, where if you own Football Manager, we have real coaches. We have a total of 4 active real coaches right now. One who's kind of on vacation. That's fair. We're looking to build more. And then we have viewers, just like you, still being players in the league. And we really haven't played the Bradford City one much since. As I do play way too many other games than Football Manager. If I only played Football Manager, it would be smart to do Bradford City one day, Football Manager Superstar League the next day, and just keep flip-flopping. But I can't play one game. The moment I figure out how to do that on my channel is going to blow up, I figure, right? But I just can't. I love playing all the games that are out there, and I want to show people these games. I really do enjoy it. That's what I like, showcasing games. I like showing different games and playing them and getting to play different games and finding that one that might, you know what I mean? Like everything hits, the story hits, you know what I mean? I never would have tried it because I was stuck on one game, you know what I mean? I feel like I missed so many good games when I was playing World of Warcraft and only World of Warcraft. And I'll never get, you can go back and play them, but it's still, some of that magic's lost whenever it's not the top graphics now, you know what I mean? Or then, they were top graphics then, but they're not now. And you go to play this game and it just doesn't hit the same. Like that if you would have just, I don't know. So I am glad that I'm trying a bunch of different games. I like that the indie games that I'm playing. I like playing a bunch of indie games because usually those are people that, for whatever reason, were working maybe for a AAA company and they decided they didn't like how EA was being ran, right? So they said, F it. They're going to go do their own thing. That's exactly what I'm saying. See? Oh, wait. Yeah. That flows into what I'm saying. Like, I still like playing the new games, you know what I mean? In the indie games with the old graphics. So I don't think that bothers me there. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, Cavacom coming on in. Let's go, brother. Hell yeah. Yeah, so we did. Oh, bro. I didn't know you weren't in Discord. I just assumed you were always there.
Yeah.
You good? Yeah. 1 second, everyone. 1 second, everyone. Be right back. Seriously, that's like maybe the 5th time I've ever sat on this couch. I don't sit on this thing ever. I mean, this thing right here is like, I use this all the damn time. This is literally just decoration. It does nothing. It serves no purpose, really. But anyways, back to the chair.
Love you.
Love you. Have fun. Yeah, I'm sitting on this chair. That's it. That's it. If I'm in here and I'm doing anything, I'm in this chair. You know what I mean? I thought of moving the couch over there. It is not for casting. So where it was in the other room, it was definitely off stream. You know what I mean? So that way, like, my wife did want to sit in there when I was streaming. She had somewhere to sit. She can't really sit there now when I'm streaming. So that's why I say it really serves no purpose, like, during streaming. You know what I mean? I definitely thought of, like, getting shelves. Like, I know I have shelves up there. Like, getting a shelf and putting my stuff out. Because I have, like, comics and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Figurines, all kinds of shit. Like, I do. I don't really have it displayed. I've never been a big displayer. I always moved a lot. So I never really pulled all my stuff out. It was just easier to keep it in a box. Like, honestly, yeah, I have lots of stuff. I mean, again, like sitting right here, right next to me are the baseball caps. You know what I mean? Like, they're just sitting there right now. I could have those on a shelf back there. I've looked at like the hat racks, you know what I mean? Because I have way too many hats. You know what I mean? No, most of them are Pirates hats. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? That like right? You know the Bucko caps. But I love baseball caps. You know what I mean? I should have those like up on the wall, and I do. I look at them like online. I'll look at like the organizer thing, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. See, I don't like hat rack. It's. I feel like I'm not gonna like it when I get it. Like I look at them, and I'm like, no, that isn't what I want. You know what I mean? But I should definitely have them out, not like just right. But where? You know what I mean? Like in a closet. You know what I mean? Like I should definitely have them like out. I don't know. Like they should definitely be out. So they shouldn't be away, I feel. You know what I mean? They do get dusty if they're out. Bro, you are listening to my head argument why I don't buy these damn things and why I don't put anything out. Because then I would have to clean more. Which I already have to clean more and I don't do it enough. You know what I mean? So then stuff's going to get ruined. So I'm like, yeah, just keep it in the box. Don't let it get ruined. I mean, that's why the bobblehead, I've never taken those bobbleheads. Like, yo, for real. I'm for real on this. Like, all right, we got to take a nap. Look, like, none of these have ever come out of the box. You understand? Like, ever. Not a single fucking one. Seriously, this one right here, when I got it, like, most of them have the ticket from the game that I got them at. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, when they did give tickets, right? Now they don't give tickets anymore. It's like a freaking act of Congress to get a ticket anymore. Your Matt Caps bobblehead died because you took it out of the ball. Yeah, I would cry if I lost like the bat to the Brian Reynolds, like my wife almost did. You understand? Because like it comes out of his freaking hands. I wouldn't cry, but now I have thought about, don't get me wrong, when I go to like the flea markets and stuff and they have the ones already opened, I thought about getting those because those ones are already open. They're not ones that I personally collected myself. And those ones will probably stay in the box. Haven't made that venture yet, but I have thought about it. You know what I mean? I have. All right, let's get into a game here. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Stop. The hammer's on the mic. And the magic on the mic. Now, why would I ever stop doing this? It just don't quit. Like London to the Bay. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh. Cavicon, do you got? Here. Ready? Watch this. Stars needed. Create your player, your name, role, nation, and identity. Then own the story. Every superstar begins at 35 current ability and 75 potential ability. How far can you climb? Support the channel, earn boosts, and turn every boost into real player development. The higher you climb, the more each points cost. Plan your build, bank your boost, and raise potential ability before current ability reaches the ceiling. Ready to enter? Be an active Twitch viewer. Create one superstar per draft and participate live. Your career starts in Serie B with contracts, transfers, promotion, relegation, and rivalry. Build the player. Drive the league. Scan now. Apply. Get drafted. All right, so to answer your question specifically, though, because that little advert did not, every around March or April in the file, we have the new, right here, if you look, the youth setup. You see where it says you, Deborah, how are we doing, buddy? Youth setup. Youth setup, right? It says April 5th. We've kind of taken a consensus. How many times a year you draft? One time in-game file, but we do it about once every 2.5, 3 months. So we do have a draft every about 4 times a year, real life years. But there is only one draft every in-game year. We get through a year about every 2.5, 3 months. So a chance for you to bring new players in. If you feel like you missed out, don't worry, they're there. They all come in low, and you do have to work them up. So don't feel like you have to put a player in every draft, but it is there for new players and new viewers who are coming in so they can get a player in. So I actually 100%. He's a 109 out of 116, and I play him. All right. He scored 1 goal and 1 assist. he comes off the bench. That's not bad. You just got to get to about 100, really, for your coach. That's probably your coach. If your coach isn't active, the CPU is probably not going to play you until you break in front of the player in front of you, right? Like, you got to get better than the guy above you. Now, if there's a user coach, and you're only going to be drafted by user coaches, but if they're not, some of them play it more as a general manager style. And they have the manager run the, who's going to be what? Oh, with the big sword. Yeah! No band hammer here. No needed, unless you would like one. Don't know why. Welcome on in, Chef Eileen. But let's get into the match. Yeah, gee, you gotta see me. You're gonna weep. Devil's day. Oh, they switched it up. How you been, Chef? And how is Jaden? I hope on the way to recovery. Well, should be. I know it's long, so. I'm with Chef Bad Hammer. I'm thinking of ways to get people in faster than every few months. Would it be possible to make some random will that we put teams on and then randomly throw the new people into a team if draft is too far away? No, unfortunately, Juice, it is a part of it that is just a part of it. You know what I mean? Because it isn't fair then for like someone who comes in and becomes an active player. Like the coaches have to, they just randomly get them. You know what I mean? Like it does weed out the, oh, I did all this work and then you only showed up for one stream because you wanted to make a player. So again, we do try to do about 2 to 3 weeks every sim, Cavacom. Like 3 works, like, you know what I mean? 3 weeks in game. We sim Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Nice. Mom comes down for a visit. She's gone, so you're back to normal life. I like that. It's about every 2 to 3 months, and right now we're in like month 1 of the season. So right now, I would say, let's see, next week should get us through November, December, a bit of January. There's going to be some downtime for international games, right? So that shouldn't take too long through those as well. I can kind of map it out after this game if you want, if you stick around. But I think, Juice, the biggest thing is that we make people that are 35s and 75s and they can't play. You understand? Like, you're not going anywhere when you have a 35 and 75. So even if you're putting in one boost or like one boost a day for the song, you're not going to get up to 125. Like, you're only going to lose more. Right. So it makes it kind of hard when you're in the foul and you don't get playtime, if that makes sense too. We can maybe try it. It's something that we can talk about, but there is no real. It's why, like we move at kind of a fast pace, I feel like. Get to those points, get people in. And you do. You start at age 15. Most players don't play at 15. The ones that do are true superstars. I think that's the biggest thing. If we wanted people starting right away, they would have to come in like as a free agent, as like a 25-year-old, right? You know what I mean? And again, if you're going to play on a team, you would need to be around 100 to 125 to even crack a B roster team. Now I'm working this out. You know what I mean? If we allowed that, they would have to come in during the transfer window, right? That's the problem. Juice, that's the biggest problem right there. We don't want a bunch of dead players. They're then on a roster. You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest one. Oh, yeah, bro. Pushing over right there to Lord Hogg. And there's Lord Hogg right there doing the damage. Over to Novakovic, and Novakovic buries it for the goal. 2-1, Reggiana. We are looking for managers as well. If you own the game and you feel like you want to be a manager in this league, we sim every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 5:30 a.m. to 8. I leave the file up for offline access after the sims are done, so you can play like more as a general manager. I will tell you, it is so easy for people to pick up. We literally have someone who never owned the game, and they're running a team right now, and they're one of the best teams in our leagues. He got fired 3 times to get there. All right? But he learned from his mistakes, and he got better, and now he's dominating. I love that he got fired 3 times, by the way. Love it. Love it. We have since made it that your coaches can't get fired, so don't worry. But absolutely, 100%. He did. I will say, and he still has no clue what he's doing. There you go, PJ. And that is who I'm talking about. So, and he knows the love's there. He literally just said, hey, I'll fill a spot so that way you have a coach. You know what I mean? Picked up the game. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, we have a blast. Seriously, we really do. Again, the one thing that kind of stinks, if you're used to out of the park baseball, which Cavacom, everybody, an amazing out of the park streamer. If you're looking for someone streaming out of the park, find him every Sunday, right around when we end. He usually is live. And he's usually doing his thing, showing the playoffs from the perfect team. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nice little advert for Cava. We'll get him a shouty here in a second. We've rated him a few times. You definitely know who he is if you follow the channel. And if you don't, you do now. But yeah, so if you do play out of the park baseball, this game is different. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have the file up for you to be able to interact with it. If the file isn't up, you can't interact it. I don't know if there's an online server. I started thinking about that. Like, is there an online server that I don't know about? Like, is there a way to get our file online all the time? Like, and that we don't have to, like, do this? But I really don't think there is. I think I would have found it already. But that doesn't mean that there isn't, and I don't know. So, as far as I know, I have to be online all the time to make it work. Yeah. Oh, no. Thank you, Kaba. Yeah, I've been watching Kaba for 3+ years now. So, if not longer, to be fair. Probably 4 or 5. However long I've been in EMLB, I've been watching you. Because I was watching you before I joined EMLB. So, and I think I'm like 4.5 years in EMLB. Okay, Juice. You know I'm bad at asking shit, right? I just kind of talk it out here. And if it's something worthy of somebody looking up or whatever, then I appreciate it. I don't like bothering people. I hate, man. I feel like I don't know. But I'll try to remember that. You're going to be like, dude, leave me alone, is what you're going to do. Fair enough. I know you know tech shit. I definitely turned it off and turned it back on. Oh, man. I never made changes. Oops. Yeah, whatever. 90 minutes for the boys, and that was a good win. They'll be tired. That's what you get for talking. I like changing at like minute 70. So, oops. All right, let's go back. Now we're going to look at all the user matches. We'll go back and do a recap of the matches played. Unfortunately, you have to watch the one I play. And if I can get more managers, I would like to not run a team. So that way we can just watch matches as they're being played and do the recaps. We would have a match of the day, hopefully against 2 users. And we would let that one play out longer. And then we would do the recap stuff in between. That's how I like to run these sims. We're not there just yet, just so everybody knows. We're getting there. We're close. Series B had a series of matches. Let's go watch what happened. Reggiana, Benevito, you watch that one. 2-1, winner, winner. We go. Oh, no. Sorry, here we go. Reggiana, 2-1 win against Cesana puts them in second place, 28 points. Spezia, the 1-1 draw against Pizza. And let's go look at the key highlights as Dan Bruschi has a penalty shot in the 69th minute. Oh, baby, 69th penalty shot. Yo, that's a winner right there. Gets them a draw for real. So let's go look at those key plays. Oh, bet tell you to ride. No, you didn't. And let's go ahead and drop that. If you were here during the 6 o'clock hour, now is your chance to go ahead and guess the title and win the boost. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to play a block of songs that have the same title throughout. All you got to do is come on back during the 7 o'clock hour, click that form when we release it, and go ahead and fill it on out. Give me your Twitch name and the name of that song, and you will win 20 boosts today, everybody. 20 boosts. That was this one is what? 20 boosts. So make sure you're coming on through during that 6 o'clock hour so you can catch that block of songs, remember it, and come on back during the 7 o'clock. Generally will be during 7:10, 7:20. I did get a little chatty there and did not say it. So thank you, Attica, for signaling. Yeah. Holy shit. This is going to be it right here. Minute 69. Dan Bruschi. Goal! And Bruschi gets it all square at 1. I like seeing Bruschi do the damage there. Later in the action, it looks like oh! Good save by Mura Ocho. And we are going to start, like I said, we're going to start doing the key plays. So that way we see those saves from the goalkeepers. Yeah, Ocho gets his hands on it again. That wraps it up right there. Pizza with 22 shots. I don't know how Mura Ocho isn't the player of the game. Like, legit. He made 21 saves. Wow. Damn. Let's go look at Sud Tirol. Unfortunately, Copa B did have to step away today. And they get the 4-2 win against Antella. Morea, Barisha, McCullum with 2 assists. That is Harvey Andrews' player. Let's go look at those highlights. Dolomite. Yeah. I do wish they would fix the sound in this part of it. It feels like it's always a crescendo up. McCullum. Back on up. Oh, this is going to be a nice cross. They're going to look for the offside. You can appeal all you want. But that's a beautiful goal right there here in the snow in northern Italy. Oh, we got snow in October? Oh, man. I feel for them. All right, over to Koki. Working up that left side. Let's go, Overseer. You know it. Feed McCullum. Oh. Nice passing by Harvey McCullum for sure with the goal. Well, with the assist for the goal. The fact that Südtirol would put 4 up here, and they just kind of cruise on through the second half, and that's what we're seeing. An assault here in the first. Our first match is almost always played at 5:45. Our last match is usually played at 7:35. But I've been showing a lot of replays today. You can see how this bloats the time up, though, right? Maybe we will just stick with goals. I don't know. It's really hard. In a game that has 10 goals, maybe we only watch the goals. "4-2 win against Hellas Verona." John Calgo has a goal. Parker Jacob with an assist. No goal for Parker Jacob. Let's go watch that John Calgo goal. A beaut low left corner right there from John Calgo. 4-2 win right there. 20 shots on 9 for Verona. Woo! Says Flying WV. That's his player, everybody. We'll go look at what Bari did. Bari gets the 2-2 draw against Genoa. Carpa and Bastardo. That is going to be Carp ODB, who is off to Cali. 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! We got a little lag right there. In the heavy rain right here. Ooh, turned away. Goes back up to Bastardo to Carpa. Back over to Harrison. Cross the Carpa and into Bastardo. Good job, Carpa. Now Carpa from the corner. I don't know what to say. All right, bud. Yep. Living on a prayer. All right. Real quick look at our schedule. I hate when it does this. All right, good. My man, Freddie Stone. How we doing, brother? You gotta hold on, ready or not. All right. So we're gonna play this match right here. Is the idea, right? We're gonna go up and play Saturday before we leave. Monday would be 1, and then we have the break, right? A little break. 2, 3, 4. So we're probably getting to. That's December 2nd. It looks like. Yeah, we're probably getting through November. And then Wednesday would be, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We're getting through December. Friday would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We're almost all the way through January next week. So the following Monday would be those bottom 2. get through February on Wednesday, Friday. Around here is where people start coming in. So yeah, it would be like 2 Wednesdays from now, which it lines up perfect. We like to do the draft on a Wednesday. So I think that works. Yeah. Yeah, the draft has been held traditionally on a Wednesday. Usually off like a special stream for it, but not last year. I think we're going to do that again this year. Because it's not a 2-hour block. Yes. Absolutely have it. So if anybody asks, not this Wednesday, but probably next Wednesday is when new players will be coming in this year. Is kind of where we're kind of penciled in. I don't want to say 100%, but yeah, probably when the draft is going to be held. Now looking at it more and more, you know what I mean? Slowpoke in the chat. Rigadoo, rigadoo. There's Carb. Yeah, see? I know him. I know him. When I talked about Carp going to Cali, what song was I singing? Going back to Cali, Cali. Wonder Boy. PJ, at your discretion, we can move quickly. It is just you and I. If you got stuff to do, do it, but I'm moving us if I can. That's right. Me! That's me. Come fly with me, fly. Great song, Attica. Let's go. I got players injured, people hurt. Let's go, Juice with the slowpoke. One of the 151. I know why you're excited. Take my hand, young nasty man. There comes a rock solid. There's a hydra. Slice his necks. You take the high road, and I'll take the low. There's a crevasse with the mighty. Give me that mighty juice. Three teams vying to get promoted on up to Series A and join the 2 teams that made it last year. Venezia and SS Bari started in Series B just like we did, got promoted last year, and now are trying to find their way into the UEFA. Little championship league, maybe? You never know. As it stands right now, Reggiana in 2nd place, Spezia in 3rd, Sotterol in 5th. Over on Series A, before we play the matches for the day. Venezia in 2nd place with 20 points, tied with Bari, who fell to 3rd. Let's go ahead and get these matches played. Venezia versus Torino. SSC Bari takes on Hala Verona. While down in the Series B matches. Reggiana takes on US Avellino. Wow, Spezia. Central takes on Blue Naries under 23. And Spezia takes on Spezia is in Pula FC. Let's get into it. That would have been easier to see from that screen than the last screen before it. You son of a. Like you. Ooh. Tom Murphy's back. Where was he? Okay, welcome back, Tom Murphy. Hi. I'm going back to Galley. I'm going back to Galley. All right, Passeggio down. Ooh, Labuti with the... He stuck his leg out. That was dirty. Bobby Reebok with a good save right there. Yes. Going back to Cali. Nice cross to Bozolone. Bozolone up to Indica. Swings it in. Can't get it to Novakovic for a clean shot. Ball goes out of play. Feels like it's all Reggiana right now. And turnover right there. Middle. Third. Tommaso Biaggi puts it in. Was it offside? Let's go upstairs to find out. It was not. Talking how it feels that it was all Reggiana, and then that goal goes right in there. Good shot by Biaggi. Oh, taking it right there. Goes one forward to Indica. Indica around. Shoots it right into Gropey's chest. Gropey. Good defense. Keeps it from going in. Bobby Reebok was in position, but never had to make a save. There you go, Indica trying to get around the defender. Does not. Can't feed it to Lord Hogg. Feeds it to the corner. Sean O'Kane moving up. Bertinoli coming on in. Indica out. Indica took a yellow card here. We don't want them to get another one, and they're kind of tired. They weren't really playing well. No! Vakovic gets the header, and we're all square at one. Reebok covers it there. Papetti on over. Moves the Portanova down to Novakovic. Novakovic to O'Kane, and O'Kane looking dangerous in that attack role. This has just such a catchy beat, Attica. Portanova over to Labuti, but it just goes out of play. What happened there? They're going to give him a penalty here. Bobby Reebok's going to have to make a save. This is huge. Papetti's going to get a yellow card. He deserves it. No! And it gets past Reebok for the goal. So hard in this situation. Ball goes right where he was. Oh, that looks so bad. I can never be a goalkeeper. Ever. F that. Oh! Off the post. Goes to Portanova. 76 minutes. They're moving down. Lord Hogg. Quickly. To the goal line. Can't get it past Labuti. Goes to chase. Will be a throw in. Quitta knocks it out. Working on the night moon. Goal! Goal! We get one when we're not watching. Andrea Bozzolone from Sean O'Kane. Oh, he's looking at his tablet. He's trying to make some changes. And the team goes ahead and rewards him with a goal. Bozzolone right back to O'Kane? Oh, no, no, no. Wow, just a lob. Sure, why not? Coming in with night moves. Summertime. Portanova with a long shot. It does go off for the corner. He had to make a save on that. 2-2 right here, all squared up. Trying to get that third goal and get the 3 points. 5 minutes indicated by the ref, and we're in them. Two-two draw against U.S. Avellino. And US Avellino was, well, in 12th place before this. We find ourselves in second still with 29. Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys should have got that Dubsky. A little disappointing, to be fair. And I'm allowed to say that. Noise. Let's get to Sunday and we can do a small little recap. One more clicky click, if we can. Be sicky sick. Polywhirl in the chat, but clicky click. Thank you. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It finally moved. It was just keeping us on Saturday. I don't know, man. It was being difficult. Thank you. Juice, a 151. All right. So there we are looking at Reggiana and Südtirol in second and third place, with Spezia falling down to 7th. Spezia lost to Empoli FC 3-0. Holy crap. And a draw against Pisa. And a loss against Parma. Not what you expect from Spezia. And then looking at that, Reggiana does not have the most goals now, but they still lead a few other categories. But Andrei Novakovic is our league leading goal scorer. And he is a Reggiana player. He also has the most shots. Little Booty has it over there. I don't know any of those names to tell you if they're Südtirol players or Spezia players. None of them stand out as players from those teams. Let's go look at Series A. Venezia remains in second place, as does Bari, all square at 23 points. And then on over to here. Venezia with the most shots. Cristobal Carpa, most key passes. Does look like, I don't know how we say that name. Nkunku? Nkunku? I don't know. Butcher me later for messing that one up. Don't mind. All right, we'll have some graphics for you a little bit later to throw in the chat. We've got our pictures saved. We're going to go ahead. This is where we'll end today's sim, but we'll go look at those games real quick as well. 3-1 winner right here for Venezia. Parker Jacob, John Calgill gets a goal. Benny Diaz with 2 assists. Goal! Parker Jacob assisted by Benny Diaz with a beaut right there. And let's see how Diaz sets up Calgill. Rebel makes the save. Rolls it out to Boboda. Boboda up to Diaz. To Aristiano. Back over to Diaz. Diaz is going to find Calgo off this. And does. Boom! What an assist. Great header for the goal. Nice one from Jacob and John Calgo. Benny Diaz with the assist. Like seeing that. You like seeing that. Reggie on to the 2-1. Spezia 1-1. We knew that. So to roll. 4-2 winner chicken dinner. Let's go. Then let's go look at what Bari did real quick before we leave. 1-0 win against Hello Verona. And it was Cristobal Carpa with the goal. Swings it on in. Carpa trying to challenge right there. Swings it around, trying to go down the right-hand side now. Defense trying to play him tight. Dan does. Carpa with the takeaway. Over to Bob Royal. Up to Harrison. Harrison to Darbo. To Royal. Royal. Swings it in. Carpa's going to get the ball again. Swings it past the defender. Shoots. Goal! From coast to coast. Carpa started it all. Let's go. All right. That's your Sim 4, everybody. We'll be back with Sim number 5 Monday morning at 5:30 a.m. We're going nowhere, though. It's Friday. We have an all-day long play off to Monsters and Memories where we go. If you're watching on the Red Brand, we're going to stop this one. We'll start a new one, and we'll be right back. An amazing sim right there. Thank you for everyone watching everywhere. Just want to make sure I type this out. Okay, perfect. And then we'll end that right there. Beautiful.